Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thought I'd do something a little bit different than normal. Kind of, maybe a little more on the personal side, but I'm not going to bore everyone with my drama in life. Something I've noticed recently, I guess I've kind of been going through the epiphany of, when you first become an adult, you realize some of those childhood dreams are not going to be a thing. I don't think I'm ever going to be a fighter pilot or starting pitcher or astronaut. Those things you think when you're 10, then reality hits, and it's not really that big a deal. Some people it really hits hard, but that's another topic. And when you kind of realize where you are in life and where life's going to continue to be for you and how it's going to be, and you can either accept it or not, but kind of once you've cast a die, it's gone. Not to say that you can't change your life drastically, but when you see the path you've put yourself on, sometimes it's going to be very difficult to change gears. Other times you really can't go back for some things like that, and I think I've cast myself into certain things, and I made the choices myself out of my own free will, so I'm really not upset with where life is, but like anybody else, they have something to complain about. That's kind of something about this. I've really figured out where I want to be in 5 years, where I want to be in 10 years, where I want to be, all kind of figured out what really matters and what's changed in my life to where I'm going to be, and what's not possible, what is possible, what's probable, and what's not. And thankfully, as I said, it's not all crying. The outlook's pretty awesome, so that's a good thing. But the hard thing, I guess, is I've been finding people that I genuinely respect, and consider intelligent. It's not exactly something that they can relate to what I want out of my existence. And it's hard because I'm not really getting any sort of feedback or support. I mean, I know what I want, and I know what I have to do to do it and get there, so that's not a big thing. But I'm also not a person who constantly needs reassurance or ass patting or anything, but for some reason it's been difficult to me that I'm really not getting any reinforcement at all due to a lack of relation, and not even, a negative reinforcement. I've gotten little bits of negative reinforcement about where I'm going or doing, but I tend to either be defensive about it in my own mind, or I guess just accept that they're not grasping the concept. I mean, it's weird because I know with lots of things, your girlfriend gets her nails done. That means nothing to me. I don't understand it, but it made her happy, so I'm like, great, happy day for you, good for you, things like that. But for these deeper life goal things, these people that have that empathy, it doesn't track on because it's not where they want to be or what they want out of existence. And as I said, for some strange reason, I've made the choices I have. I'm doing what I want to get to where I want to be, and I'm happy where I am. But this whole lack of reinforcement and occasional negative, for some reason, has been really taking a toll about me questioning things, I guess, and that's just been difficult for me to try to figure this all out. So I thought I'd kind of do this video and throw this up here because I want to look back at 5 years when I've achieved some of these goals or missed them or surpassed them, and kind of be like, wow, you made some big choices, and this is how you questioned yourself. And was I right to question myself? Was I wrong? Was it going to be something funny to look at? So kind of mostly did that to keep track of myself. I know I don't really do much personal stuff or anything, and mostly just kind of be a little silly here with my own mix of bizarre and dystopian styled humor that I don't really know, and as I said, I don't know if it comes across well or not, but you know, I make something when I do, and I enjoy it when I do, so that's kind of what this is. So I guess that's kind of all I'm wanting to say. Then like to come back and see where this is in 5 years, you know. But it's kind of hard when people that you have a lot of respect for and their opinion matters to you, even when you're sure of something yourself, it's just hard that they have that empathy and you see it. You know, I can talk about something I've done to my car or a nice walk or something like that maybe they don't really care, but they know it matters to me. But then when I tell them, like, I know what I want to do with my life, like I've that somehow, because it's not what they want, it doesn't like click, and they're not even like, oh, congratulations, you have a life goal, like that's wonderful. And I don't know what that is, and it's difficult for me, I guess. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna look back at this and laugh at myself, and probably we'll see. So see you guys in 5 years, because that's probably how long it'll take till anybody finds this channel tucked away on the internet.